Hello, my name is Nur Arina Najwa. I am an engineering student in University Technology Maradengkil. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to make a BMI calculator using Microsoft Excel. First things first, open your Microsoft Excel. When you open your Microsoft Excel, there will be plenty of templates that you can choose from depending on what you want to make. Now, in our case, since we will be making a BMI calculator from scratch, we are going to choose the blank workbook. As you can see, there are many boxes here, right? These boxes are what we call cells. Up here are tools that you can use to do many things. The alphabets here represents column. You can see that when I click on an alphabet, it will highlight the whole column. The numbers here represents row. The same goes to the numbers. When I click on any number, the whole row will be highlighted. Why do we have these alphabets and numbers? They can actually tell us a position of a cell. When you click on a cell, the alphabet and number involved will also be highlighted. The row and column of the cell will appear here. The cells here can also be adjusted. You can make it wider or smaller. Just move your mouse in between any alphabets or any number that you want and pull them according to the size that you want. Now that we're done with the cells and their position, let's move to the tools. I am only going to teach you the tools that we will be using for our BMI calculator later. Firstly, let's start with the text. Let's say you type in a word in any cell. You can bold the word by clicking here. This is to make the word italic, and these two here will underline your word. You can change the font style of the words by clicking here. Choose any font that you want. I'll choose Abadi. If you want to make your word bigger or smaller, just click on this button to increase the size or this button to decrease the size. You can even choose the size that you want here. You can also color your words by clicking this tool. Just click and choose any color you want. To add colors to the cell, just click on this tool and choose the color. Another thing that you can do is make borders. So to make the border, choose any cell that you want, whether only one or multiple cells. Then choose these two and you will see a variety of borders that you can choose. When you type in a number, you can control the amount of decimal point that you want. Click on this tool to add or increase decimal points, or this tool to decrease it. Now that we're done with the basics, we can start making our BMI calculator. Before we start, we need to know the formula to count BMI and its categories. This is the formula and the BMI category. So let's start making our BMI calculator. Firstly, we're gonna make a form for respondents to fill in. Type the title of the form, then type in the name, height, and weight. For each one, we will leave a cell for our respondent to fill in their data. Add borders for these cells. The height needs to be in meter and weight needs to be in kilogram. So we're gonna type that in too. In our form, we are going to let our respondent know their BMI category. Therefore, we will also type that in. Just follow my lead. Now that we're done, adjust the cells to fit the words and let's put border on this table. Next, under the form, type in your BMI is and leave a blank cell next to it. Add borders. Under the text, your BMI is, leave a blank cell. This is where we will put our respondent's name. Then type, your BMI is in the next cell. For the next cell, leave another blank cell and type range in the next cell. Adjust the cell to fit in the text nicely. We're almost done with our form. Now, let's add in the formula to calculate BMI in this cell. Type equal and choose the cell next to the weight. Then type slash, which means divide, and choose the cell next to height and add this to represent the power of 2. Don't worry if your formula looks like this when you press enter. This is because there's still no values entered yet in the height and weight cells. Let's try putting in some numbers. You will see the result in the BMI cell. Adjust the decimal point to 1 point only. To copy the name entered in the form, type the following formula in the first cell before the text your BMI is in. This will copy the name entered and adds a comma next to it. To determine the category based on the derived BMI, type the following formula. We will be using the if formula. This formula will check the BMI against the category and displays the category based on the respondent's BMI. Give it a try by filling in the details in the form. Try it out with several different data. You will see the result changes based on the data entered. And that's it for our BMI calculator. For the final touch, you may edit your font, adjust your cell width, add border and colors to make your calculator look neat and nice. Here's your end result. I hope you will enjoy making it. Thank you for watching.